Greetings and welcome, adventurers, to another episode of Let's Play Baldur's Gate 2 Enhanced Edition. Alright, some spells have been cast. Let us move forward. I do wish I had a better weapon, but the Veil of Ages is still the better weapon compared to Ashrina in some regards. There's no guarantee that the vampires will be here, but there's a good chance that they are. In which case, we are prepared. Alright. Are you the weapons merchant? Alright, never mind then.
For the glory of Amn.
It is late.
My time is quick, so be brief, commoner.
Right, so you're not the one we want. Took us a while to get here. Let's just go into Cernd's former home for now then, and just pass some time.
I shall go forth at your command.
Oh, yes.
Come on, just let me go in.
Miserable ragamuffins.
Alright, I be moving, Gov. No need to get your butts out. Hey, you ain't no city guard. Push off. This here is my squad. Get your own. I would, my friend, but this is my home. It is you who intrude. Well, it was my home, but the winds of nature did take my sails, and I had to follow the... Leastwise, you could tell the truth if you're gonna talk. I knows you ain't the owner. He wouldn't show his face here. Banned his wife, they say. Yes, well, I'm sure he had his reasons. Often it is best to obey the duties of your calling and serve the greater. Maybe you is him. You just talk like him. You got a load of reasons too. I mean, a load. Ain't no wonder she hooked up with that bastard when old Nature Boy left. She? Where is she? Where is the lady of the house gone? Galia? I just know she took her little one, went looking where she could for help. Get lost, Nature Boy. No sympathy from me. Please, good sir, I must know where she has gone. Must? Of all the people, it is you that should know. Are you gonna ask the gutter boy? I say you're a sad one. Go ask Phoenicia. Maybe she'll pity you too. Phoenicia? She was a servant girl. I was going to ask about her as well. I bet you were. Well, she's still nanny now. Ain't but up the steps. Don't think she'd be sympathetic though. Having to take Nature Boy's place. You needn't continue to chastise. I have learned my humble position, and I shall walk with due care as a ground squirrel must scurry amidst the feet of... Yama, yama, yama. Save it for someone who cares. Some coins for you regardless. Farewell. Thanks, Gav. Send it to me, kids. I knows where mine are. Oh, and he leaves. Well, I doubt very much there will be anything of interest in here.
That was unpleasant. I guess I should expect more of the same to come. As the trees are buffeted and snapped in the face of the gale, I shall be as the bamboo and flex.
These nature analogies really starting to grind against me a bit. A few less parables, perhaps. Don't be so quick to proclaim the moral high ground while here. I still feel my great duty was to nature. There are several kinds of duty, I suppose. I hope Galia still understands. Come, it's just up the steps. Indeed. So... Phoenicia's home.
Onward then.
Ah, Phoenicia. You are as I remember you. You look unsure. It is Cernd, your former employer. I hope you recall.
This is certainly a much nicer looking apartment. I'm unsure because you are probably as I remember you as well. A scared little man that runs out on those that need him most. I have nothing to say to you. Venetia, please. I've come to speak with Galia. Is she here? Our old home is deserted. She's dead, sir. You needn't worry about her getting in the way of your duty anymore. She's dead. Dead? But Igaro. Venetia, what happened? Tell me. I said I had nothing to say to you. Get out. Huh.
To the task at hand.
Well, she will not talk while Cernd is in the room, of course.
As you will.
But I have a way with words. Perhaps a little song. Will you talk with me, my lady?
Of course.
Stand still so I can talk to you.
Oh, it's been a tough year, but things are bound to improve.
You should choose better company. That one just ain't right. Running out on a woman like that. I did not think him capable of such a thing. What happened exactly? I'll tell you what happened to the best of my knowledge, which will certainly be better than his recollection, I'm sure. He left because he was afraid of settling down and leaving his blessed nature. Galia went along with their breakup so she wouldn't hold him. It doesn't matter, because their deal was broken when she found out she was pregnant, so Galia took comfort where she could. A local noble named Daryl. A fine man to look at, but cold in the eye. Treated her bad, didn't get any better when she gave birth. Got worse, to tell the truth. Galia died a few months ago. I ain't saying nothing, but it didn't seem natural. No fuss made. Daryl's got a wallet for the guard, if you get my drift. Galia's son, Cernd's son, is with Daryl now. No doubt the boy will be an unthinking lout. If not from the family line, then from example. That cannot be a healthy environment for the child. The guard will do nothing. The guard will do what to do. The child is an orphan of a woman whose husband ran off. There are less than garbage in this town. If he wants to make amends, Daryl's at his home, in the southernmost mansion in the government district. Too late, though. Damage was done 2 years ago. Well, at least we know.
I wouldn't dream
Well,
of
let's
refusing.
go and see about getting a child back. And hope we don't run into any more vampires along the way. Right, right, the passage is over here. Does feel like a little bit like the vampires always hit a little bit of their weight loss. Always able to punch through armor so easily. I mean, we have armor class of -10. How they are still able to hit
Just
him
name what you want.
is just baffling me at this point. But anyway, government district.
Oh, yes.
Alright, so the Daryl estate. They always seem to be coming here for unpleasant business.
I am the predator that lives amongst you.
Get on my way, I have no time for this. Here's a noozle that is required. Yes, I currently work for the Shadow Thieves. You will die for your association. Right. Hopefully,
Yes.
we'll have a little bit of chance here.
Point the sword, and I shall strike.
don't really have time to cast any spells as long as they are standing right next to him, so just attack.
I am here to serve.
Yes?
Hmm. Give me some lightning.
Mm-hmm.
Sunfire. We
Just
probably
as I
should do that closer.
Pardon, turnip reflex.
Let's summon a golem.
What is it that you ask?
Something you need. Onward then.
For the greater balance!
And see how bad indeed this is. We missed.
I am ready.
Right, let's just go in and hit.
Yes.
Ice Storm, Secret Word, Flame Arrow. I mean, they are vampires. Flame Arrow might hurt them. Right, just shoot.
You need my skills, I see. Pay attention. You will get those second chance.
I hear you well enough.
Let's focus fire
Something you
on
need.
this one.
No regrets. Yes.
Fall, creature, and feel
Nature strikes! Have you a problem?
Dank pool of base corruption, if ever there was one.
And we
If not
didn't
for the
even
order,
get
the gods would
drained.
surely smite man for such sins.
Right, we've definitely declared our allegiance with the Shadow Thieves. But still not really ready for that quest, as it is. A little more fun to be had out here. I see you. I got special eyes just for the likes of you. Who are you? You ain't got business here. I should say I do. I would speak with your master Daryl. Do be quick about getting him, will you? You don't speak to no one. You will leave. As the simple wasp must coerce the flower to release its nectar, so I will rip your throat from its moorings and drain your lifeblood. If I do not see Daryl and my child, understand? You're trying to threaten a golem here, Cernd. Also, we used your greater werewolf form just now. Calm down. Well, you sure sound like his other guests. He doesn't like to be disturbed, but I'll tell him you are here. Maybe you are just late for the party or whatever. Good man, good man. You now go and get him. Odd time to develop a spine, Cernd. I was expecting him to attack right there. I was as well. Not the brightest thing I've done today. Well, it seemed to do the trick. Let's see what the big lout retrieves.
Who disturbs? I have guests that will not tolerate interruptions.
Glass should have known this. I disturb. I would have words with you. You. And who might you be? There is something about your eyes that I recognize. Who are you? I am called Cernd, and we have business to discuss. Well, I know that name, although those that know you call you several others. By their description, I would not have expected you to ever return. Well, it is here, I am here, and we have matters that we must discuss. Yes, you've already said this, Cernd. I think not. I am done with you and your kin. What is it you think we must speak of? I am sure I will find your answer amusing. My wife and her death, my child and his life. Ah, she is long since gone. If I began ignoring her while she was still here, why can't you release yourself after years? Best you learn to control yourself. As for the boy, that must be why I recognize your eyes. He has never known you. What claim have you to him? Do you even know his name? I... No, you do not, do you? No one has told you, and you've not been here. What name have you? I am the child's father and rightful guardian. Yeah, alright, let's see. Right, we could be evil here. Alright, let's see. Cernd, accuse him of the murder of Gallia. If we threaten to bring the gods into it, he may relinquish the child. I'm the child's father, and I may claim that you murdered the mother. Gallia died in your care, and the gods of the city will... I buy the gods when I need to. Besides, how sure are you? Perhaps you took her own life, pining for your return, weeping over your picture. Shut up! Crying for the day her brave Cernd would return and take her away. Shut up! Until she could take it no more, and, whispering your name, sipped the hemlock-laced wine, ending her torture. Or maybe I just pushed her down the stairs. Take your pick. I will tear your eyes as the raven. We're with you, Cernd. Let's get him. It would have been better for you, a non-violent solution, but now I have entertainment for my guests. Come to my side, my comrades. Enjoy the spectacle. Alright, was not quite anticipating a fight here. It is possible to get him to actually give it to you peacefully, I think. But I'm not in a peaceful mood right now.
You sound like Goladon.
Reach.
Help me, comrades! To my aid!
Are you weak? Do you require the sitting as a baby? Prove yourself. You will. I am worthy.
You should not have come to this place.
Well, he is proven weak and undeserving. I give you your lives. As for this knowledge, begone, the way is unbarred. Take the mewling whelp with you as well. Sentimental weakling.
We have him! Oh, my child. I must take him to a safe place. I will go to the Druid Grove. Perhaps you will meet me there. Once he is established in their care, I might travel again for a time. I shall see.
I just realized I was never told his name. I will name him anew. His mother's middle name. For she is all I hope he remembers. A fine name. Ashdale. Right, so he is gone. Not quite what I was hoping to do. But that's fine.
Very well.
Right. Be with you in a moment. Alright, and we're back. Just clean out a little bit of space. Right, who got that? Hold the ring. Let's go find Cernd.
Of course. I wouldn't dream of
I do realize I left him with some trinkets that I kind of would like back before we let him go permanently. But that's essentially all his companion quest is about. Finding his son, and then delivering him to the Druid Grove. And that's really all there is to his character. Granted, it never meant to be, needed to be anymore, but... Right, definitely gonna rest now. And I think the way is
Oh,
clear.
yes.
But yeah, that's basically where the
I
tragic...
haven't been this pleased with a group of folks since the Cormyreans sent the price of turnips through the roof during the onion famine.
Cern's story becomes more tragic from here. Essentially, he leaves his child with the Druid Grove, continues on adventuring with me, and essentially never returns, really. He keeps on doing his duty for the greater good of the land. Goes on adventuring, saves some stuff, of course, during his time, but all the while, he never really attends to his child's needs. And as such, the child grows up resenting him. He becomes a druid as well, but a shadow druid. I don't know if this was before or after Cern took on lycanthropy, so I don't know if the sun's actually shifted as well, but at some point, Ashdale leaves and finds his own, or takes over another druid coven, something like that. I vaguely recall the story as it is. And as he is a shadow druid at this point, he's obviously opposed to what his father's teaching does. Cernd goes to meet his son in hopes of restoring the bond between the two of them, and in hopes of maybe normalizing, or getting his son to be a normal druid again. And essentially, they don't. They fight each other to the death.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Just as I thought.
My business here is done. My child shall be raised by the druids of this place until such a time as he can choose for himself what he wishes to do, and I can return to see him whenever I wish.
Alright. So he's with us again. Now the kneecapper definitely should be on you. Right, braces to the death. The ring of the princess. You don't need these. You can keep the helm.
This may be a bad time or not, but I think we should speak.
Very well. Yes, well, I wish to apologize for our argument before. I wanted you to know why I cannot speak to her. There is much harm I could do. This is not a question of harm. It is a question of trust. And I do trust you, but I do not trust myself. I am no traitor. Of that I am sure. What am I if I hide from my brethren? What am I then? If I am right, why must I tell their secrets? I am right, why must I hide? I do not have answers for these questions, and they worry me. That you are worried shows that you care about all those involved. Yes, but can I? There is no middle ground. I am heading for an extreme of either end. With you, at least the choice is mine. It is, isn't it? Who am I to judge? The least I can do is offer you the same as you offer me. I thank you for this. It helps. It does. Alright, let's leave.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Onward then.
Alright. Back to finding a party member I actually like more. Oh, nice. We actually arrived in time.
To the task at hand.
Right. So I want to see if I can trigger some stuff with Fancy for a bit. He has our own little companion quest that I like
You
doing.
must gather your party before venturing forth.
As you will.
You have returned, I see. What is it that you need?
I should be honored to have you join my party. In truth, since we last met, I have considered again raising up a party on my own. Though it is a terrible bother, I shall come with you. Alright, Cernd.
Do we flower anew, or is the fall upon us?
I think it is best that we split up for now. Then I shall return to the Druid's Grove and do nature's work from there. That is where I'll be, if you wish to find me. Alright, we'll meet you at the Druid Grove if we need you again. Be with your sons,
I
and
haven't been this pleased with a group of folks since the Cormyreans sent the price
must
of
gather your
turnips
party
through the
before
roof
venturing
during the
forth.
onion famine.
no. Make some time pass. Do something now.
I wouldn't dream of refusing.
I have been curious if I can do this as a bard. The game will let me add this spell to my book, so... Aww, the little kitty cat.
Yes?
Right, the other way around
Corruption
then.
in the city is
Just name what
widespread,
you want.
even amongst my own people. It is a pity.
The familiar sighs, its nose twitching slightly with curiosity as it looks upon his dark eye. What is it now, man? I am hungry. I wish to be petted. Let's pet the familiar. Ah, the familiar half crosses its eyes with contentment. A pleased smile creeping across its face. Yes, this is good. Food would also be nice. And have a big pocket of stuff, eh? How are you? Everything okay down there? It looks up with dark eyes, seemingly content to just be near you. It sighs and looks away briefly. We are connected, you and I. If you are well, so am I. Since you ask, I am possessed of a craving for food. Procure something. Shall show you. Shall allow you to pet me for a while longer. Such a cat. Alright. Pet it again. Come here. I want to pick you up and put you in our pack where it's a bit safe. Familiar eyes your pack for a moment and then reluctantly crawls inside. Very well, it is better that you carry me. But do not bump me around so much this time, however. Aww. This is your cat familiar. Currently curled up and safe within your backpack. The cat familiar is a master scout, able to move in the shadows with the ability of a master thief. It also has it's also difficult to hit in combat, and the magic of the spell makes this cat resistant to both physical and magical attack. Ooh. Immunity to level drain, sleep, participation. Nice. I shall name you Tiki.
Something you need.
Alright, let us move on. That'll do for this episode. Thank you all for watching. See you all next time. And if you like my content, please rate, comment, and subscribe. See you all then.